Geet, we can't be together anymore. Why would that happen? We don't have a future together. तुम मारवाड़ी हो, मैं सिंधी हूँ, मेरे परिवार वाले कभी नहीं मानेंगे. And it's better to end things right now before we hurt more. But you said हमारे बीच में ऐसी कोई problem नहीं होने वाली. If we are good together, it's not that simple. It is. What is it that women actually want? लड़कियाँ क्या चाहती हैं हमसे? One of the life's greatest mysteries that we men have never been able to solve. But believe me, after these specific 14 chapters that I'm going to be telling you about in this video, I assure you that you will go from state to here or here. Whatever your goals are with women. But my personal suggestion would be to go with the love of your life, because this is one of the most beautiful things. Just my suggestion. Everything is possible because this is the way of the supreme man.
I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Geet, Choudhary. Namaste, adab, sat sri akal, came to Jai Shri Krishna. I hope you all are having a cracker of a Sunday, Monday, or whatever day you live in. Let's move straight to the video with the chapter 1. That is, choose a woman who chooses you. This is very important in a relationship. Why? Because if you are in a relationship with a woman who just does not want to be in the relationship as much as you want to be in the relationship, your neediness and your clinginess will soon smother the relationship. उस relationship का गला घोट देगी. So if you are in a relationship or in a situation like that, ask your male friends, is she just playing hard to get, or is she does not really want to be with you? If they say, if she's playing hard to get, then pursue her. If they say that she's just not into you, deal with your pain. Why? Why? Because you will work on yourself and you will be better and you will find someone amazing because you are amazing. And speaking of amazing, it would be really amazing if you would just give me one of those beautiful likes and say that Geet, you are amazing in the comment section, as well as consider subscribing to the channel. It would really mean a lot. It is a growing channel right now. So go down there and subscribe. Are you sure? Good. Okay. Chapter 2. Stop hoping for your woman to get easier. Every woman in her most feminine self is the divine feminine, Shakti, and she expects nothing less than the divine masculine, Shiva, who is all-pervading, fully present and conscious in his purpose, and still is all-loving to his woman, to the love of his life. Let me give you an example. One day you go home and you tell your wife that you have made 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Hey honey, I just made 1 million subscribers on YouTube today. Can you imagine that? I'm so happy. That's good, I'm happy for you. What? That's it? You know how hard I have been working for this? Yeah, I know, but it feels like I haven't seen you in months. Khana rakha hai bana ki, kha lena. Why is she being like that? Is she jealous of your success, or has she stopped loving you? ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. She still loves you. But come a little closer. Let me tell you a secret. Your success don't mean shit to your woman until or unless you are fully loving and all-pervading from there. Why? Because she's the divine feminine and she expects nothing from you than the divine masculine, that is Shiva. Anything less than that, she will rip off. Chapter 3. Your excellent track record is meaningless to her. You can be an all-loving, caring and absolutely understanding boyfriend ever. But if you, and by chance, if you act like an asshole for just 30 seconds, she will act like you have always been like one. This is okay, this is feminine and this is natural. History is irrelevant to women. No matter what anyone says, history is irrelevant. Mark my words, history is irrelevant. Your success is as easily as forgotten as your failures. So, the next time your woman is upset with you, don't start telling her that I have never been like that, this is just a one time. Assume happiness. Lift her off the ground. Lick her. Be the King Kong. Fight with her passionately. And your emotional slate will be wiped clean. But never ever tell her how great you have been for the past 1 year and expect her to let go of your little mistake. It never happens with the feminine. Chapter 4. Tolerating her leads to resenting her. The beautiful feminine nature in your woman goes through emotional cycles throughout the day. There are moments when she is opening up in loving surrender, easy moments. And there are moments when she is closing up in the midst of pain, difficult moment. And these difficult moments are your test to open her up with your pervading love, with your masculine thunderbolt of love. Can you do that? So the next time you feel that you are in such a situation, don't just tolerate your woman's mood. Participate in it. Yeah, pro tip. Participate in it. Don't just stand there and expect your woman to make herself feel better. And if you expect your woman to make herself feel better and it's not your responsibility, then maybe she shouldn't be with you. Chapter 5. Stay with her intensity to a point. The way a man reacts to the chaos of his woman is the same way he reacts to the chaos of the world. As I mentioned in the earlier chapter, women are emotional creatures and they go through emotional storms and cycles every day. A mediocre man would be like, I will get back to you when you'll act like a reasonable being for once. But a superior man would look deeply into his woman's eyes and be unreactive and wait for the storm to pass out. One of the most deepest feminine desires is her man's unperturbability of whatever the emotional storms she throws at his man. Whatever the situation is, his man is unreactive, all pervading and still conscious. This is the moment your woman starts loving you. This is the moment she feels very comfortable and very safe and very secure around you, that she knows that she can trust you. But if you feel that you have done everything you could, you have tried every possible way and she is still not opening up, then maybe you are with the wrong woman. Or maybe it's just not your day. You have done everything you could and it's okay to take the day off. We'll fight the battle again tomorrow. Chapter 6. Don't analyze your woman. One of the most important chapter of this part is that don't analyze your woman. As a man, we love analyzing things. We love finding solutions to every problem. And we apply the same system when it comes to our women too. We think that there's a problem, there's a core problem that if we solve that, then everything will be alright. It never happens in the feminine world. Why? Because there is no problem, there's no single source, only a storm or a breeze, and it all depends on the flow of love in your relationship. You may be thinking that how can it be so simple? It is. So the next time your woman is unhappy, don't go and start analyzing her and try to find a core to the problem, because there's no problem. Think of her as a flower who just needs watering, in spite of an engine who needs carburetor adjustment. It's that simple and your life will change after that. Think of her as a flower and she needs love and love only. Chapter 7. Don't suggest your woman to fix her own emotional problem. As a man, you can grow a lot by analyzing the blocks in your life and changing the course so that you can be happy. You think that you can apply the same system when it comes to your woman too, but it does not work like that. It's a no-win situation for your woman. For example, you are unhappy in your relationship or marriage, whatever. You go to your woman or your partner, you tell her that what is it that you can do for her so that she can be happy, and in return of that she can make you happy too. But it's a no-win situation for your woman. Why? Because one of the most feminine, deepest desires in the intimacy is not telling her man everything. She should be the feminine. She wants to relax in the demonstration of your direction. She does not want to be your mommy. She does not want to hold your hand in every decision and tell you what to do. If you will be the masculine, if you will be the decisive one, she will be what a woman should be. The feminine, the free flow of love, the ocean, the nature, and the all-pervading energy. Chapter 8. A man should never force his woman to make decisions. A man thinks that if he tells his woman to make her own decision, then she can be held accountable for her decisions later. This is just running away from your responsibilities. You should never do that. For example, if your woman asks you which shoes are looking better on her, the red one or the blue one, you should never tell her something like, they both look nice, I would love everything you wear. You should tell her something like, I love the red one, they look smoking hot on you. But what's more important to me is that you are happy. Of course, she is free to do whatever she wants, but she wants your masculine gift of decisive. Often her feminine emotions and intuition would be a much better basis for the decision than your logical reasoning. But for the sake of intimacy and your gender polarities, you should always tell your woman your decisions and the reason behind them. Chapter 9. She wants to relax in the demonstration of your direction. The more relaxed your woman is, the more radiant and feminine she will be. But if she sees you just dicking around all day, entire day watching TV series, jerking off to porn, whatever you do, also don't do that. If she sees that you have the slightest ambiguity about your financial future or the things you want to do, she will feel it and she will be disappointed in you, and she will have to pour in the excess masculine energy that you are not doing. For some women, developing some kind of masculine energy, having some purpose is better, but for some this is not. How are you able to determine if your woman's purpose and your woman's masculine energy is good for her? If she is happy pursuing what she is doing, she's getting fuller and fuller and being happy and radiant, then it's good for her. But if she's becoming angular, distraught and unhappy and angry and always impulsive, sad, then it's not good for her. It shows your irresponsibility. So how can you be responsible? Not just by working more, but aligning your life with your utmost core's purpose. I've told about this in my previous video. This is the I button, click on it and know about the purpose and all the things I've discussed in the past video. Do it. But if she sees that you are aligned by a purpose and making things aligned, your financial life, your spiritual life, then she will be happy. And honestly, you don't have to earn a lot. Even if your woman is earning all the money in the relationship, if she sees that you are clear about what you want to do with your life, then she will be happy and she will be relaxed in her most feminine chorist desire. One of the most important chapters again, chapter 10, praise her. A man must be unabashed and at most expressive in praising his woman. Why? Because man grows by challenge and the feminine grows by praise. For example, you telling your woman, I love the shape of your body, would be a much more greater incentive for her to work out than you telling her, kha kha ke panda ho rahi ho, kam khao thoda. Eventually you are telling the same thing. But for her, praise works. Information doesn't. Try and appreciate the qualities that you want in your woman to grow, whether it is health, happiness, radiance, love, whatever it is. Try it. Praise these qualities a number of times a day. Find out what happens. Chapter 11. Women are not liars. Keeping your word is a masculine trait, whether it is in a woman or a man. Person with a feminine essence may or may not keep her word, but this is not exactly lying. A man's word is his honor, but for a woman, what she feels at the current moment, she says that. More often than not, and almost always, she will always be talking about the current feeling that she is feeling right now. She may say that she hates you, but she is usually talking about the current state of the relationship you guys are having. For example, you have been in a good relationship with a woman and then it happens. Geet, we can be together anymore. Why would that happen? It's just that we don't have a future together. तुम मारवाड़ी हो मैं सिंधी हो, we can be together like this. मेरे परिवार वाले कभी नहीं मानेंगे and it's better to end things right now before we hurt more. But you said हमारे बीच में ऐसी कोई problem नहीं होने वाली. If we are good together, it's not that simple. It is. ध्यान से सुनो मेरी बात. This is not lying. She's just being feminine and she's doing what her heart says. That's okay. And there could be n number of reasons for her to end the relationship with you. What she was feeling at the start of the relationship, she was not feeling when she was ending it. Relationship काफी टाइम पहले ही टूट जाते हैं, बस बताया बाद में जाता है. So the next time, don't argue कि आपने ऐसा बोला था. Try to make peace with that if you can. She is feminine and that's what happened in their way. She said that she could be with you all the time, she will always be with you, but ऐसा नहीं है. Try to make yourself better. Chapter 12. What she wants is not what she says. तुम मुझे समझते ही नहीं हो. How many times have you listened this? Tell me, honestly tell me in the comment section, how many times have you listened to this? तुम मुझे समझते नहीं हो. You do all sorts of things. Your woman is unhappy. You ask her. You constantly nag around her that please मुझे बताओ क्या हो गया है. You do all sorts of things. Still, you hear तुम मुझे समझते नहीं हो. She will seduce you. She will be angry at you. She will confuse you with all sorts of tactics because she loves testing you. She loves seeing your authentic truth. Will you change your path? Will you change your truth just to please your woman? And if she sees that you have changed your path, changed your truth, she will chop your head off like a lioness. Chapter 13. Her complaint is content free. You may think that आपकी woman जितनी बार आपसे complain करती है और वो बहुत सारी करती है दिन भर में. So you may think that what is happening man, मैं सब तो चीज़ें सही कर रहा हूँ. You must listen to her as an oracle, Akashvani, more than an advisor. You should not go to the literal content of what she's saying. You should listen to her that universe is telling you signs that something is being fucked up in your life and you have to improve that. ऐसा क्यों? Because your woman is God's greatest gift given to you. She wants you to manifest your utmost truth. Be aligned with your truth and she won't settle and she won't be happy until or unless that happens. That is the beauty of your single one woman love. Last but not least, chapter number 14. She does not want to be the number one priority in your life. She may say that अगर वो आपसे दिन भर में 2 घंटे बात नहीं करेगी तो उसे अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. आप उससे दिन भर बात करिए. But deep inside that woman, that beautiful woman, she wants you to completely dedicate your life to your truth, to your purpose, to your source. And if you have taken the little content of what she said into account and you said to her, ठीक है, doesn't matter if humanity को मेरे gift की ज़रूरत है या नहीं है, I want to be with you. मैं तेरे साथ रहता हूँ, it's okay. She would be glad, she would be happy on the surface level. But the innermost part of her would know that you have sacrificed your utmost desire, the most highest priority in your life, just to be with her. And that's not what she wants. She wants to know that you can actually sacrifice this beautiful, loving relationship even if you have to, just for the sake of your purpose. She wants that killer in you. She wants that kind of man. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. I loved making it myself. अगर कोई चीज़ improve suggestions कहीं पे भी हो तो make sure you are commenting them down. I love improving my craft as well as जितने भी equipments और ये book मैं इसमें नीचे bio में डाल रहा हूँ. Adding to that, if you haven't liked the video, like it right now. Like कर दिया, good. Subscribe भी करो and comment also, good. Thank you. बाय बाय, शब खैर, अगले हफ्ते मिलते हैं.